Good morning, crafting friends. This is Cheryl Ann. Today is Saturday, April 20th, and I have another completed journal to share with you today. This one has a very heavy botanical theme. She's one of my call the wonky ones because the pages, they're not the same width, and they're different heights and lengths and styles, but I really love this style. This one I did make from a recycled hardcover book. I want you to know it took me 45 minutes to sew in the signature and several unladylike words, which now I remember why I don't make journals anymore with hardcover books. I did get it in, and this is one that I used the duck cloth, and I used the fabric as my cover, front and back. This is one of the gorgeous duck cloths I got at Hobby Lobby. Look at that. These light pink flowers and the purple. I was able to match one of these to the flower on the front. She's got all kinds of stuff sticking out. So if you like things nice and neat and, in line, this is not the journal for you. This is my newest favorite style. I'll go through phases where I'll just imitate somebody that I see on YouTube, and I'll do like 3 or 4 journals like them, and then I'll move on to the next thing. But I really do love this style. It's using, I didn't have to go out and buy anything. I was able to use a lot of things that I just had on hand. So if you want to know how I made the cover, there are plenty of YouTube tutorials on how to make a fabric cover. I did seal it down with Mod Podge. I didn't put Mod Podge over this. Oh, and she has 17 papers for a total of 68 writing pages, but she has tucks and pockets and envelopes galore. So we'll go through her, and this is just a little plate that I put here. I didn't do any stamping in here at all. So here's the first little card, and then that's a little tuck spot on the card. And then here's a tag, and another one of my little handmade, that's gesso on it. Oh, cards, and there's a little bit of fabric sticking up there. There's fabric on the edges of some of the pages. These are tea-stained papers. Oh, I used the kit. It's a DCW. I'll have to look up the name. I think it's Nature something. Oh, and I did use 3 different, I did have my coffee. Digital kits. I used Screech Owl Studio. I used Old Design Shop. I used my Porch Prints, and I used some botanicals. It says NJC Botanicals, and I went through my purchases 4 times. I don't know who it, I don't recognize the name. I don't know who it is. I apologize. If you know who it is, please let me know so I can give them the proper credit. I couldn't find their images on my purchases, so I don't. Sometimes I'll order off Etsy, and this is why I shouldn't do it, because I don't remember who it is. So there's a little journaling tag. This has a little ribbon on it. This is one of my little handmade journaling tags, and then this one, and these all go in the pocket there. There's some fabric on the top. This is, I love this style because it's a very free style. There's another tag, the forest. What's the quote? Into the forest I go to find my mind and lose and keep my soul or something. It's John Muir. I should know it. Shame on me. These are just clipped in with one of the little miniature clothespins. I love these. I have a whole bunch of them, and I don't use them. So this is another little tuck spot. It's got a hand-sewn tag, mainly for decoration. Of course, you're not going to write on the back of that. And so there it is. I just have fun. I have to do a little bit of sewing in every journal, just because I love to sew. I love to use my machine. That's craft cardstock. You get that at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Some sheet music. Put that on the top because I like the frayed. Yeah, these are old Design Shop. Oh, look at that with the lavender. Flowers, the botanical. This would be a great Mother's Day present, because Mother's Day is rapidly approaching. And here's another tuck spot. A couple little things in there. So one map that I tea stained. There's another little tuck and a card. Oh, this is so cute. Look at this one. Admit one, and it has a teeny tiny little postcard. This is just some staff paper that I actually sprayed that with a dilution spray. Love that one. Isn't that gorgeous? I backed it onto some writing paper so somebody can write on that. This is the middle. And I had this decorative, I don't know what it is, stuff, and I thought, well, it matches. Look at that, it matches the flowers, so I put it on the bottom. There's all kinds of papers. That's old Design Shop. There, now you can see the mist. One of those dilution spray mists. There's the map. There's another. There's, just like I said, there's stuff sticking out all over the place on this one. This is some fabric I found at my quilting store. I'm like, oh, I want that. Another tuck spot. It's got like 3 or 4 little tags in there. I'm going to do this left-handed. There's a little fabric tab. Oh, this one comes out, and it's a little book that I made, but the colors matched, and I thought, oh, that would go really nicely in here. So that's included. Yeah, there's some more botanicals. This is from Waverly Root Food. There are some gorgeous illustrations in there. And I just cut them out, and then I either coffee or tea stain them. Here's another one of my little journaling cards with the fabric. I think there's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple plant ones in there. And here's the other page with that pretty fabric. And this ribbon, I left it over the edge. I like how it sticks up. There's another one. And here's the back. Almost. One more page. That's another handmade tuck. And then there's a little tuck spot there. And then this is the back. And again, there's a little tuck spot there. I did not put a closure on this. The problem is that the card that's here that sticks out, it's right, and I've got this flower here. I would have to run it under the flower and around, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just send one of these along and whoever purchases this journal can figure out how they want to enclose it. Sorry about that. You know, when you get in a creative mood, you don't always think logically. You're using the other side of your brain, using your creative side, and so these things happen. So I will send along some. This is that kind of vintagey ribbon. I got this up at Hobby Lobby, but any one of these would match because it's all green and brown. So she will be in my Etsy shop, which is Deserts and Beyond. I will put the link in the description and also in the comments. Please do leave a comment. I love to hear from people. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your time with your family. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.